Hey YouTubes. Okay, I had a YouTuber ask me if I had any extra 8 to 12 horsepower Briggs Classic carburetors. Actually, I do. I got 3 of them. 2 are rebuildable. 1 is good for parts. Has a couple good parts in it. So I'm going to show you what I have. I'll post a link to the YouTuber's channel in the description below. I do not remember the name offhand. This is the first one. This one is a good rebuildable, but it's missing the back Welsh plug, as you can see, which you can actually put those back in. You can find one, but you do need it, so it helps with the vacuum of the carburetor. This one actually is in the best shape of them all, even though it is missing the Welsh plug. And even without that plug, this carburetor actually did work up till it was pulled. I believe they're all missing needles. They're all missing floats. Which is all parts that are easily to replace anyways. I may have a couple float bowls for these somewhere on this workbench. There's one of the floats right there, but it's pretty bad actually. There's a hole in it right there. So anyways, that's the first one. That's the most rebuildable one right there. The second one here, yes, this one is also rebuildable if you just do a chemical dip on it, just to clean off all this old white paint. But this one here is also rebuildable, and it does have the Welsh plug, but it's just more dirty. This one would need a full chemical dip. Seat down in there. These do have a removable seat, so you most likely have to dip them to be able to get that out, or have to drill it and put a new seat in there. And this one here, like I said, has the Welsh plug. The throttle and choke both do move on this one. There's the choke. Here's the throttle. Everything works on this one. This also has a good gasket up here where it goes to the airbox. Okay, and the third one is strictly for parts due to the one little hold down for the float bolt is broken off. But this one does have the center bolt still. Sorry, as you can see right there, it does have the center bolt. Has a pretty rusty Welsh plug. It has a good gasket here, which these do come off. Yeah, they do come off, but I don't know if a rebuild kit comes with a new one or not. I know for a fact one of these is for an 11. One might be a 12, and one is, I know, an 8. There's a little bit difference between the 8s and 11s. I know they'll fit. Like an 8 horse will fit on an 11 horse and a 12 horse, but you gotta change out. There's a little rod that goes from, let me find it here, this bolt hole right here down to the block. You just gotta change out that rod. I don't have any of those rods either. I don't think I do, at least. If I do, I may or may not. But you gotta change out that little rod. Actually, there's a float, and also it's junk, and that actually has that broken off piece from that one carburetor on it. But anyways, you gotta change out that rod to make it work, and you just have to do some adjustments so it flows a little bit more fuel for the larger engine. But these carburetors, they'll bolt onto 8 to 12 horsepower Briggs Classics. But they're all rebuildable except for one. So if that helps you out, let me know. I'll see what they are worth on eBay, just for like a rebuildable core. I know they're worth a little bit of money, even just for rebuildable cores. Except for this one. This one here is the garbage one. Yes, that's the garbage one. But they are good cores, so they are worth a little bit of money. So I'm not scrapping them right now, but I probably won't scrap them. That one there stuck, but that will most likely come loose. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if this is the right size wrench or not. Yeah, actually it is. There it goes. There. And that's actually a cleanable needle and seat right there. Like I said, I may have a couple float bowls sitting around for these, but I imagine this part here would come in a rebuild kit. Screw that back in there so I don't lose it. So anyways, that's what I have. If that helps you out, let me know. Let me know shipping information. I do have PayPal. So talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.